Hello, my dear friends. Today is November 18, 2025, in the year of the Lord, and I am here to explain that I officially had another dream, which is now the third dream on the global economy. Initial one I received on October 31st, the second one I received on November 8th, and the third one I received, I would say, like a week later from that, so that was just about a couple of days ago. So now the Lord has given me three different dreams, giving me the exact trend, where we are, how much time we have, and what it's going to take to transition. Now, let me get right into it. Obviously, just like the initial dream, when I saw myself on an airplane, it was a silver airplane. This is the same in this dream. I'm seeing myself that I'm actually, first of all, doing a lot of cleaning. I'm cleaning my backyard more than the inside of my house. I'm doing a lot of cleaning in my backyard because it's autumn and you have a lot of leaves falling from the trees. I'm actually separating the leaves from the water, the dirty water, and I'm dumping the dirty water. I'm doing a lot of cleaning and I'm putting everything in order before I head out to actually go to catch my plane. Yes, the third dream is also about the plane. So now I'm going from the outside while I'm driving. I'm seeing that while I approach the plane, it is looking like from the outside Boeing 747, but this time the color is white. It's all white. Again, with no particular specific, airline logos or any nation's flag. It doesn't belong to any particular nation or country or so on and so forth. It's just the color is white. So I'm going inside and I'm going to board, and now they are making us wait in the waiting area. I am in that waiting area until they open the gate so that we can board. When the time comes and we are boarding, I am going inside. As soon as I enter the plane, I'm noticing that the inside of the plane does not look like the outside. Meaning, the inside of the plane, this is a very huge, humongous, round seating airplane, and it doesn't have any aisle seatings. It only had window seating, meaning we all knew where we were gonna sit. Everybody had their seating, and each person went just like me. I went and I took my seat next to the window, and the middle section was so huge, so clean, so brand new. Everything was just new, and everything was so huge. So there were no eyeless seatings. We just, I just put my seatbelt on, and I waited. As soon as they announced that the plane is gonna take off for us to be ready, you put your seatbelt on, and after that, of course, I woke up. Now, the explanation of the dream is that the Lord explained to me that the fact that I am sitting myself cleaning the house, it means that before we transition into this new system, my dear friends, we're gonna have to do a lot of house cleaning. I'm sure you've heard that term before, house cleaning. You have to put your house in order. Remember when God sent Isaiah to King Hezekiah and told him to actually put his house in order. So you have to put your house in order. You have to make sure that you are at the right place in your spirituality with the Lord, of your relationship with the Lord. Clean your house, put your house in order. And that is a very, very important step before we actually move on into going into the new system, which is boarding on the plane. Now, when I'm seeing the plane looking different in the outside, that is, I'm seeing the same as the Boeing 747, and this time it had a white color. That also means that the system already changed. That's what it means. But people are not seeing it, okay, because it still looks the same, Boeing 747. So people are not really noticing the many of the changes. When I'm going into the waiting room, I'm waiting until they open the gate for us to board. It means we are currently in the waiting system. Okay, we are waiting until it's going to be accessible to us, until they announce for us that we are going onto the new system. We're switching basically. And then when the gate opens and I'm boarding and I'm seeing that there are no aisle seatings, and go to part 2 so we can continue.